What's good, guys? It's your boy Hugo the Savage back again for another Savage Talk Live. You know them way there. Hope everyone's well out there. Hope you're all good. It's good to be back. Feels like it's been a minute. It really hasn't. We did Savage Talk Extra on Monday, but hope everyone's well out there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You know them way there. Shout out to Ashton Fuller. Shout out to Brother Nero, Demon Team. You know, like that. Shout out to Hill Morris, head of the table range. You know, like that. Acknowledge me. I love you guys, man. You do make me laugh. Shout out to Brocky Cards. What are you saying, bro? I hope you're well. Shout out to Love for Basketball. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you guys checked out Love for Basketball's YouTube channel. They'll show me a bit of love over there, you know, like that. We're family, man. We're family, you know, like that. So just get them. Tip for everyone. Anyone who's checking out Love for Basketball's videos. You're going to go over there. You're probably going to watch a video or one, or just check it out. Just press play and leave it running, because I'm pretty sure you need 4,000 hours of watch time before you can start getting all the features on YouTube and stuff like that. So we need to get into 4,000 hours. So that's what I've done on your video, Love for Basketball. I watched the videos and then I just pressed play on one of them and just left it playing and just played all of them. So, you know, like that. Just a little tip for the guys. Winter Warmth. Listen. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for joining us, Demon Team Stand Up. I hope you're well. Shout out to Pepper Awesome. You know them way there. Yo, what you saying? I hope you're good. Hope everyone's well. Oh, mate. How's everyone's week been? The week of wrestling been slow for you guys, or I don't know. Feels like it has. Feels like there's been something missing this week in the week of wrestling. We need to talk Monday Night Raw. We need to talk NXT, kind of. You know what I mean? You know, like that. I'm here for it. Love for Basketball. When I reach 100 subs, I'll do my first stream. 100%, man. I'll be there for it, bro. So we'll do our best to get you to 100 subscribers. Of course, all of the subscribers I have on this channel, all the Demon Team members, not everybody tuned into the live streams. If they did, I'll tell all of them to go over there and just, you know what I mean? It costs nothing to subscribe to someone's channel, but it can make someone's day. You know what I mean? As you see, Love for Basketball out here, putting in that work. I know Zen was trying to put in the work as well. So yeah, we're gonna support everyone over here, and yeah, man, I'm here for it. What do you think of Indy's romantic angle? I love it. I spoke about this on the last Savage Talk, I think, on Monday, because people were asking me about the week before. I love it. I honestly love it. I think Raw and SmackDown obviously have the star power behind it, and the fact that it's what the company pushes more and more. But NXT for me, it hits different. I love NXT. You know what I mean? NXT makes me feel like people still care about wrestling, if that makes any sense. Whereas Raw and SmackDown makes me feel like they only care about a few people in wrestling, and the rest of them can just sit in catering. Soon as you think of SmackDown, you think about Roman Reigns, Edge, Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? But Bianca Belair. As soon as you think of Raw, Raw makes you feel like no one cares about wrestling, I'll tell you that much. Raw wasn't as bad this week. We had Randy Orton put over Matt Riddle, which was, it's dope that he done that, to be honest. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here for it. Yeah, I mean, I love wrestling. I'm always going to be watching wrestling. That's why I base my whole channel around wrestling, man. So, Love for Basketball. I'm stuck at 25 subscribers still, unfortunately. Don't be downhearted by it, bro. I don't know what it is. I've probably been guilty of it in the past as well. For some reason, people are quite tight with their subscribers, even though it doesn't cost them anything, and you don't lose subscribers when you use somebody else's. But for some reason, people are tight with the subscribers. So what you'll find is you'll end up with more views than subscribers. People have to really care to come back to your videos. So just be patient with it. I can't remember how many subscribers. I didn't have many. Maybe about, without even joking, maybe about 20, 13, something like that. And then when I done I remember the video. I remember the video where I started to get views and stuff, and it was Dean Ambrose. Was it Dean? I think it was Seth and Dean winning the tag team titles. I think. Yeah, they won the tag team titles, but the Shield wasn't back together yet. That video, and I just remember going to bed and then constantly seeing pop-ups of subscribers and stuff, and I was like, okay, people come, they will subscribe for you. It's not for the videos, so it has to be a fine line. Do you think we will see Seth and Roman back together as a tag team since they're on the same brand one day? I do think maybe one day we will, but I don't think, and I said this in the week as well, it won't be as like the Shield type. They will ignore that the Shield ever exists. And I think, I don't know. I don't know if I'll see him as a tag team. Maybe in a one-off match. I don't think we'll see him as a tag team, like tag team titles. But I think there'll be a match where, I don't know, Adam Pearce makes Roman Reigns and Seth versus Cesaro and whoever else goes up. Something like that. Savage, did you watch AEW Shida Conti, Jungle Boy Derby? But awesome. I can't believe NXT didn't use Conti. Yeah, I don't want to do this thing where every time someone goes to AEW, we say, "Oh, we can't believe NXT didn't use him." NXT's not struggling without her, but she is great. Most of the time I saw her, it was in the Mae Young Classics and stuff like that, and I thought she was really good. More than often, she had like this wrestling look about her. So she's pretty good. The match was great though. The match was great. Would you like a RK Bro tag team? Not particularly, but I can see a thing where Randy is putting all of his work into, helping other talent. So if it helps put Riddle over even more, it would be funny because Randy's so serious and Riddle's always playing. So it's kind of like how Pete Dunne and Riddle were. That Pete was serious and Riddle was making jokes. So I'm not mad at that RK Bro at all. People on Twitter best not be trying to cancel the Chief. We're going to get into that very soon, but I don't think he cares, to be honest. I'm here for Team RK Bro after what happened Monday. Yeah, same, man. NXT was a little mediocre this week. Yeah. It wasn't great, but it wasn't below a 7. And I'm all right with that. Every pay-per-view, every weekly show doesn't hit. I know that for a fact, only just off the fact I still watch old Raw and old SmackDown on the WWE Network, and they don't always hit. So it's a bit crazy. But we'll see. It's a delivery van outside my house. Is it something for me? I've been down since day one-ish, them way there. WWE Creative prepared for Becky Lynch's return after this year's WrestleMania, but didn't happen. And do you think that we'll see a return one later this year? I don't believe them rumors at all. It doesn't really work like that. You don't prepare for someone's return and then they just don't turn up or anything like that. You know what I mean? She was at WrestleMania. So, but yes, we will get her return this year. I'm guessing SummerSlam. Either the Raw before SummerSlam or a couple Raws before SummerSlam or at SummerSlam. But I do think we'll get her. Shout out to you, bro. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Like that. I cannot see Randy being a tag team with Riddle after feuding Edge, Christian, Big Show, Drew, and Fiend in 2020. I'm not here for it. Sadly, I don't agree that it won't happen. It's probably not going to happen, but I can see it happening. From Randy's own words, not just on the Smoking School podcast, but I think I seen it was a couple of years ago, and they were talking to him on the W. You can find on W Network. It's a video where he's training, and he was saying that his focus going forward isn't solely on titles anymore. It's about helping other talent get over, and is interested in a few people. So I think he kind of likes Riddle in that fact. But I don't think wrestling doesn't work like that. I don't think it matters. I've seen people. I've seen people. We've seen it with just looking at it now. Samoa Joes and Kevin Owens and stuff. I've seen Kevin Owens have great years in WWE and then start feuding with somebody a little less. I've seen, what I mean? It just happens. There's a cycle in wrestling, so Riddle would be hilarious. I wonder if anyone's seen Nudie Bros game again. I didn't love how wrestling is. Loomis basically debuted in some serial killer vibes, and now she's yeah, I like it, and without being disrespectful to like victims in real life and that, but that's what happens in real life. You get this serial killer geezer, what everyone thinks is detestable and outrageously and dastardly, and then all of a sudden, all these women start falling in love with him. And I mean, I don't know how much people know about. You watch all these documentaries, the Ted Bundys and stuff. They've got millions of fans, and they've been murdering people. So I can see happening. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't really want Ronda to be pregnant. I wanted her to come back, and I mean, you can't really say you don't want her to be pregnant, bro. That's madness. I know you're not being rude, but that's crazy, bro. Savage Raw didn't get in so bad that it affected good stuff like Alexa and Bray by having them every week on the show and exposing their characters. I was right this week, wasn't I? I said that I don't think we'll get both of them on Raw. I think what they're going to do is split them apart. The only problem is their characters mirror each other a little bit. Like the playground is directly from the fun house. But she's about to go after that women's division. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm here for it. So kind of crazy. Last week, Autumn was saying the majority of the night is solely focusing on WWE title, but that could be a swerve. No, Morris, what I meant is you were 100% right. The thing when he was talking, the thing what I was on about wasn't in the show. It was him outside of the program, like when he was on the podcast. So you're going to get the more honest answer there. Of course, storyline wise, Randy Orton's never going to say, I'm not focused on the title. But my thing is, and I'm kind of fed up of the whole tiptoeing around stuff now. You know what I mean? I'm just going to go with how I feel and stuff. And I know you're exactly the same. This is the reason why I said Roman can have the title for another 2 years. I don't mind. Because I'm fed up of this thing where people say everyone deserves this. They don't. Some of these people don't deserve anything. They don't deserve to be champions. I had Razor Ramon not be champion. You know what I mean? Samoa Joe wasn't champion. So some of these people are not even on their level. If you're good enough, you'll be champion. That's just the way it is. If people don't know how the wrestling business works, the champion is the face of the company. The champion is carrying the company. The champion gets to be on the face of the game. The champion is the one who represents WWE on TV shows and Good Morning America and Good Night America and stuff like that, and the Conan show, and you know what I mean? So without being disrespectful to some people, you know what I mean, everyone's clamoring for like people like Cesaro and stuff to be champions. I'm here for it, bro. Geezer's great, but can you see Cesaro on the Tonight Show? I'm just asking the question with the title on his shoulder and people tuning in and going, WWE's still around, blah, blah, blah. But when you see people like Roman and Seth with the title, it just makes sense. People have to step up their game a little bit. I'm here for that. Obviously, Randy turned the Riddle in the end, but backstage, that's my thing, Brother Nero. I 100% agree. It's the backstage segment. It's, you know what I mean? Ashton, I'm still getting a Samoa Joe got released. Alice Black returning would make me feel better, though. He's going to return because he's not left WWE, so you don't have to worry about that. And with the Samoa Joe thing, it seems like what I said at the time, it looks like it was an impatient move from WWE. They couldn't get him cleared to wrestle. And they're like, I can't get him cleared, and I've got to carry on paying him. Let's just get rid of him. Big mistake, of course, but business. And if anything, you know what I mean? I'm from the UK. I've been watching all this Super League stuff all week with wrestling and, I mean, on football and stuff like that. And business talks, man. That's how it works. So it was misused. Let's leave it at that. 100%. I can see Becky return at SummerSlam after one of the women's championship matches. Yeah, that's what I said as well. As long as it keeps her out the ring. Cheers, Ronnie, on her pregnancy. Let's get into Savage News then. Let's get into it. You can see the thing going across the bottom of the screen. See the tick going across the screen. Roman Reigns, Twitter backlash. I'm just going to start this conversation with, if you're triggered by any of that sissy, transgender, weak-ass people, lotion boy, foo-foo boy business, click off the channel right now because I support the tribal chief. Acknowledged. Now, this Twitter backlash, was it? I mean, don't spam the chat while I'm doing this news, because I'm going to read your message, you know, like that. But Twitter backlash, well, basically it came from, there was a tweet from Sheamus. Sheamus basically tweeted out, he was doing this United States challenge kind of thing, what we've seen on TV, which was great, by the way. Shout out to Sheamus, because he kind of swerved everyone. Come to the ring, have a match, and then when you get to the ring, he just beats you before the match even starts. I love it. And then Baron Corbin tweeted back to him saying, let's go, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have to drink some bourbon to do this, blah, blah, blah. And then Roman tweeted saying, y'all be drinking that sissy drink. And then he went on from there. And I'm going to show you the clip and then I'll explain it. Because I got it. But I'll support the chief at all times. Yeah, that's how it rolls. So here we go. I'll explain. So we're going from where it says the king. Yeah. So I'll just explain what Sheamus tweeted. I'd fight you, but we would have to put a bottle of bourbon on it, which is whiskey. Roman tweeted, y'all sissies drink flavored vodka. Yeah. So obviously people on Twitter got triggered by sissy because you're a sissy. Lotion boy. Baron Corbin tweeted, ouch, maybe Uncle Rock, the real head of the table, will send me some tequila to toughen us up. And then Roman said, if he's your uncle, then I must be your dad. Last interaction you get, use it wisely. My guy, Roman, my tribal chief, acknowledged, that's my guy. Say something. Yeah, that's my guy. One we got from there was loads of fans. And when I say loads of fans in the numbers, but compared to Roman's fans, it's not that many. I don't think that the person who holds the WWE title should be saying words like sissy. I don't think that people should be using the word sissy in 2021. Go to hell. Yeah? You can't cancel the tribal chief. You can't. This channel alone acknowledges Roman and we will keep him living forever. Yeah? You can't, you know what I mean? You can't do it. Now, sissy is a sissy. People have been calling people sissies for years, but I guess we're in the years now of, even if it means something else, the way people used to use it in school is start to like a sissy, start to like a little girl kind of thing. I don't care. I'm not here for the rubbish anymore, bro. Sissy means coward. I saw someone saying, so sissy means coward, but only because everyone made it mean coward. But what it actually means is like, you know what I mean, something to do, you know, people acting like little girls and that. But it's not a problem, bro. But we're in the world of, you know, you can pick your gender and all that rubbish. So obviously people, you know what I mean? Here we go. Deontay got it perfect. We need something to toughen the woman up. Yeah. But if you say something like this now, they'll try to cancel you. If you say to somebody, man up, you'll get cancelled. If you say to somebody, stop being sissy, you'll get cancelled. If you say to somebody, start acting like a little girl, you'll get cancelled. But you can't cancel the chief. Yeah. And I'll say on this Savage, listen, there's a reason why I'm called Hugo the Savage. And if you want to get into the reasons why the Savage is in my name, I'm telling you, I don't care about this stuff. Start acting like sissies. Yeah, lotion boy, tampon boy, foo-foo boy, stop it. Stop it. No one cares. The problem I've got with this, Twitter right sense of trying to trouble, you know, like that. The problem I've got with this is these people on Twitter don't actually care. They don't actually care. It's just something to talk about. Because this, you know, like, I don't know. Say somebody said something what's supposed to be offensive to a group of people. It's never the group of people who try and cancel the person. It's always some bots online, yeah. Some lotion boys online, yeah. I'm just not here for it, you know, like that. He was jokingly calling Corbin a punk ass, so look at outrage, stop homophobic. It's not homophobic though. Yeah, exactly. It's not. He was talking about a drink. Men talk like this to each other. You know, like that. I'm not here for it, bro. Shout out to Anna. People kicking off on the slightest thing. Political has place, but exactly. If you don't know the chief, you're a sissy. Don't at me. It's big facts. Kind of sad people told that. Oh, listen, don't even get me into it because I'll lose my mind like that. Agreed for real. We'll get into that a little bit later, Deontay. We'll leave that for the no holds barred Q&A. But yeah, I'm not scared. You know what I mean? You got people with these YouTube channels. I'm scared to say stuff. I don't want people to cancel my YouTube channel. Bam, bam. I say what I want. It's my channel. I made it on myself. You know what I mean? No one put the graft in like me. I'm saying, you know what I mean? You guys already know the heart. You already know what I believe in. I'm here for just good people. But stop with the whining, man. I'm going to snap in a minute and I don't want to go on a rant, but stop with the whining. Everything nowadays is homophobic. Everything's racist. Everything's sexist. Yeah? Just shut up. No one cares. No one cares. These people do not care. You know what I mean? Sending these tweets from your mom's basement and that. You know what I mean? Yeah, go get out of your house and do some pull-ups or something, man. Flex your muscles, go walk, go stretch off, do some yoga or something, and allow the chief. Tell you what, if people are too sensitive, this ain't the channel for you, because if I go on off on one, it's game over. Shout out to Brandon Somber in the chat. I say I'm on live, I want all the smoke. Big facts. You know them way there. People are sensitive. They are. Listen, it's not like Roman went out there and started picking on a group of people, calling them something. He was talking between his wrestling. His wrestling. These are his wrestling people. These are people that he knows. Yeah, I mean, he didn't go to some random kid's tweet and call him a sissy. So, the people who complain that sissies not mental. I'm fed up of people trying to tell me how men talk, and we know how we talk when we're in our own chat. This isn't how we're outlandish talking. We're having laughs and having fun and stuff like that. It's madness. People are so freaking soft. That's the problem. People are marshmallows, bro. People are cotton wool, bro. Yeah, that. The answer said, "Where's Andrade? Andrade has left the WWE, brother. If you man looks like women, no, that's a problem. That's a problem for real, for real." Okay, so that's the backlash you got. Roman didn't respond with anything because he's a G and he doesn't have to, and the Chief doesn't have to. And I'm guessing, man, if people want to keep tweeting, just expect Jey Uso to turn up at your house. You know them way there. Next on the agenda, we have the Dudley Boyz done forever. This is nothing major in terms of like what I've seen, but basically, I think it was Devon was on a podcast. Someone asked him about the Dudley Boyz, and he pretty much said, the Dudley Boyz are done forever. Let's leave it there. We don't need to bring it up anymore. Dudley Boyz had a great moment, but now the Dudley Boyz are no more. Now, the reason why I brought this to the attention of the news is because obviously we know that they're not currently a tag team and stuff like that, but there's always things of future when they turn back up and stuff like that, but it looks like they're done forever. So Devon just wants to leave it in the past. Bubba Ray's still doing Busted Open Radio, and Devon works for the WWE backstage, but I know he wanted to return to the ring, but obviously he had that it was a stroke, wasn't it? So I can't see that happening. But shout out to the Dudley Boyz, one of the best tag teams to ever do it, like that. Next on the agenda, Ronda Rousey is pregnant. Now, this is quite funny because I think our last Thursday stream, Ronda was my thumbnail, and it was Ronda returning to WWE. And then you guys asked me when she's returning, and she said she will return when she feels like it and when she's good and ready. Now we know the reason why she said when she's good and ready, because she was already pregnant at the time of making them comments. Baby's due in September. I'm not going to get too much into the, the Ronda character stuff. We spoke about this before. But congratulations to Ronda Rousey. You know what I mean? I got no hate for that. I know that when she left WWE in the first place, when her contract was over, she said she wanted to go start a family. She's done it. As much as the stuff I don't like about her, she's been great for the women's sport. She's been a great face. She's put eyes on the UFC products for women, and now they're out there killing it, and I love it. And she, her WWE run was a bit meh. But she's having a baby. Congratulations, Ronda. And that's all I got to say on that. I'll read some of these comments and then we'll get into Goldberg return, okay? Brocky says, I call my friends bitches all the time, but they know I'm joking. Thank God they are not sensitive. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think people keep saying there's a thin line between being, but like, I'm from the comedy world and I laugh at everything, bro. This is what I do. I can laugh at myself. I laugh at whatever. And as long as you're not going out your way to hurt people, as long as you're not saying stuff what are needless, what could hurt people, but you just felt like saying it, I don't see the problem with what anyone does with their life, to be honest. It's very strange. All these people acting like feeling because you called someone else something, don't agree with. Yeah, I know. It's like me getting mad at like Ronald McDonald saying that KFC sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Man heard some crazy stuff. I hope so. I don't want to hear about people being sensitive. I know, yeah, you do hoop, man. Listen, there's changing room, locker room talk, what needs to change. You know what I mean? The stuff that people think they can say, but you educate your own friends. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into this too much, but why can't people educate their friends anymore and leave it at that? I don't say cancel your friend. If your friend says something stupid, if your friend says something what he thought was funny but was a bit racist, you might want to just call your friend to the side like, bro, don't say that. And don't just say you can't say that anymore. Just tell him it's not even right to say that. You know what I mean? There's stuff that I grew up on that I didn't know, you know what I mean, were funny to certain people. But beauty of me is I've grown up with loads of different people. I've got friends of like, you know what I mean? Friends who are girls, friends who are men, friends who are black, friends who are white, friends who are Chinese, Japanese, Samoan, Italian, Somalian. I can go through the whole thing. Basically, I got friends from all over the planet. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of them are like, that's not offensive to us, and that's the problem. It's not the people who are, you know what I mean? So, I'm here for it. Deontay said, "Is Finn heel or face?" Pretty much face, but it's in between. I told you guys before that. You know what I mean? Baby faces now have an edge to them, so you can never really tell bloodlines. But you know what I mean? Everybody get up. Ooh! You know that bloodlines. Anyway, Chelsea Green said in an interview, "Fight for pros." Wrestling. The team wasn't her plan. Yeah, I spoke about this last week, bro, on Monday. She had some great plans, to be honest, but you know what I mean? I felt bad for her because obviously once she got into, I mean, she's got the fastest Royal Rumble elimination, I think, for the women's Royal Rumble, and she broke her arm, so she didn't get a chance to do anything. All these tampon boys are masculine by trouble you. That's what upset. Exactly. They just should acknowledge him and Sherlock, man. I can't understand why he's saying that they're over. I know that the last run in WWE was appalling, but they went out putting over wrestlers' codes. So great tag team the best. And I think it might be the fact of what I said. You know, I know that he probably doesn't want to admit it himself, but the fact that he had the stroke and stuff like that, and he's probably had a conversation with Bubba, thinking, you know what I mean, Bubba doesn't like he wants to return to the ring at all. He's probably just trying to put an end to it. But the thing is, I feel like when you're a legend like that, you don't need to put an end to it. No one's ever been expecting him to come back anyway. But you know, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much because at the end of the day, if some product comes up in the future, something happened in the future where they start mentioning tables and the both of them are fit, you know they're going to make an appearance. So possibly Women's Royal Rumble return for next year. Perhaps is this for Becky? I don't know. What's up, Savage? Shout out to Elite Squad. You know, like that demon team in the house. I wish they would have let Chelsea do something closer to her. I mean, Brother Nero, she didn't get a chance, did she? Once she was ready to fight, she broke her arm and then she's been off. So, but yeah, I don't know about the gimmick infringement and stuff. I don't know if it belongs to Impact. But that dog's Tekkas. I'm gonna get new dogs too. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Let's say Reigns, I wanted to okay. Oh, name 5 talents who did better on the main roster than NXT. I mean the Elias one's debatable because he didn't do anything on NXT or the main roster, to be honest. Rollins, Reigns, Riddle, Owens. Yeah, that's about it, bro. People tend to do better on NXT. Because we already know that Sami Zayn, Nakamura, Aleister Black, Ricochet, they're not doing better on the main roster than NXT. So I think you've got the list right there, bro. Which male or female from NXT will be the most successful on the main roster? This question's up in the air just because. Oh, okay. Morris, I understand that he's on about Ronda. Fair enough. She don't have to come back if she don't want. I'm fine with that. Main roster. This is a mad question only because the way WWE keep treating talent when they get to the roster. I mean, you would have said Keith Lee, wouldn't you? But at the moment, I'm going to stick with Keith Lee. I still think he'll be the most successful on the main roster. I'm going to stick with Keith Lee. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too much on WWE hard on him because he was off sick first, and before that he was doing all right. So the Dudley's final WWE run was asked, but Bully Ray's final on the Ring of Honor it was fantastic. It's one of the best. Oh, Bully Ray is a great heel. Dope. Shout out to Miles Jackson in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Raquel Gonzalez and Karrion Kross were the most successful out of the talent in NXT right now. If you're saying that on the main roster, though, I think whenever Karrion Kross gets to the main roster, they have to let him just do what he wants. They have to just give him creative freedom because you can't ruin a character like that. He looks like a damn killer for real. Elias got more over on the main roster than NXT reactions that he got in 2017, 2018 would be. Yeah, I guess that's true. He was doing a lot of backstage drifter stuff on NXT with the with the guitar. I loved it though. I found it funny. Yes, right. Tony Storm, shout out to Black Killer Cross, Dakota Kai and Bronson Reed, or Robert Stonebrand. These are the people that you think will do better on. I I don't think Io Shirai would do better on the main roster than she's done on NXT. Toni Storm, nah, I think she'll do more. She's done more on NXT UK than she'll probably do on the main roster as well. Blackheart, maybe. That's a good one. And Dakota Kai, I think, as well. Bronson Reed should, but we'll see. What is next for the Icon? It's been Billy Kay will go back to Australia and go Peyton Royce will go to join the husband. Yeah, I said this last week, bro. I said this last week. I love the Iconics, but they don't fit AEW for me. But I think Peyton on her own, maybe. You know what I mean? But the women's roster is a killer over there when it comes to wrestling, like in-ring wrestling. It's badass, man. So I thought Preach was perfect for Raw, but WWE trying to make me question that already. I still think he's made for the main roster, though. I think so as well. If you see my video before he got called up, I said the exact same thing. I was telling him not to go. I didn't want it at all, but but I think he can still do great things. It's harsh for Billy because she may have to go back to Australia because of a visa issue where Peyton can join AEW, no problem. Yeah, it is harsh for her. It is harsh for her. Shout out to Chris Wrestling Views. Shout out to him. Go check out his channel, bro. What's up, everybody in this video? You know, like that Demon Team stand up. Okay, let's get into the last talking point. Goldberg speaks in-ring return. Now, I picked this up. And don't get over, like, you know what I mean? He's not saying he doesn't give a date for when he wants to come back in the ring and stuff like that. I actually like the story that he was talking about. Basically, what Goldberg was talking about was saying that every pay-per-view, every WCW show he turned up to, and there was only one he was ever late for, I think. And he said that the one WCW show that he was late for was because he was still doing signings. He was doing like merchandise signing and stuff like that. And there was one kid that he waited for to sign for, and this kid was Big E. Now, anyone who knows Big E, who listens to the New Day podcast, knows that Goldberg is one of his favorite wrestlers. Goldberg is one of the people they looked up to the most. Quick pause. Let me just answer this for Elite Squad. EC3 is in hospital due to an infection. I don't think it's anything to worry about too much, but he's in hospital for an infection. I've seen this earlier. And what he was saying was that he thinks it would be a great story if he ever returned, that they covered the whole thing between like somebody's hero and eventually going to like fight them and stuff like that. But I'll show you the transcript of what he said, because first of all, he was asked about getting back in the ring and stuff like that. It's always worrying when Goldberg says about getting back in the ring, because none of it's been great since he returned the first time. So, hey, let's be perfectly honest, a different era Goldberg would match up against anybody, he stated. The question is, could this era of Goldberg match up with anyone still and have it be interesting? I think the answer is absolutely yes. I personally thought that the answer is absolutely no, because I've seen what's happened so far. He's already fought against the big stars, you know what I mean, Brock Lesnar and stuff like that, and you know, it's been a bit, yeah. Big E could bring stuff out of me that I'd want to make Big E proud of me, right? So there's a story with Big E and I that only match I was ever late for or ever missed in WCW was a match that I called in and told them I couldn't catch the plane because I was at a signing event and I had to stay until everyone was taken care of. Big E was one of those kids I stayed for, so I never forgot his face. I'll never forget that day, Goldberg explained. And the fact that I made a positive impression on somebody like that, that's been so successful in what they do, it's an honor and a privilege for me. So getting into the ring with him would be a different situation, but it'd be really cool in its own way. I actually think it's a cool story when it's a bit of truth behind it. I think it does work out. The only problem with that is Big E can't lose that match if it ever happens. Let me just say that. I'm not having it. So, yeah, that's my take. He can't lose that match. He can't lose that match. Also, I don't think Big E is the kind of person Goldberg at this stage in his career should be going for, because Big E, if he puts one of them spears on Goldberg, the one where he spears you outside the rope, Goldberg might not get back up, bro. I've seen him in Saudi Arabia, man. Goldberg just bow out gracefully, you know, like that. Yeah, you should have bowed out after Brock finished you, bro. Get me wound up, bro. Tony Shaw fell out for the main roster. She has an accent, and Vince doesn't like that he's a weird. It's true. Do you ever watch any WWE movies? No, they suck. The last WWE movie I watched was the movie with R-Truth and Trey Songz in it. That movie wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. Sub to Savage, please. Sub 12K. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. Io Shirai should go to SmackDown. Yeah, but like I just said to Elite Squad, Io Shirai will be ruined on the main roster. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, I don't want to give into this, you know what I mean? I'm not saying there's a prejudice or anything, but she's Japanese and they ruin Japanese wrestlers. I don't know why, they just do. That's my take on it, bro. Anyone know where Nakamura is? Anybody? Nakamura, I need to report a missing, strong style, yeah, Japanese legend, yeah, ruthless, yeah, Kinshasa, yeah, he's missing. We ain't seen him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might find him with that small guy, super talented, goes by the name of Ricochet. Missing, bro. Yeah, missing. Big E and not destroy him. It's not believable for him to destroy Big E anyway. Let's be honest, it's not believable. Yeah. WWE Raw is the worst show of all time. Which Raw are you talking about? Raw in general is not the worst show of all time. That's not true. But if you have to tell me an individual Raw. If Brian wants to work other promotions, John Gresham versus Daniel Bryan, Ring of Honor, Pure Championship, please. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. I want to see if Daniel Bryan fight some of the NXT talent, man. I really do. Stephen Cooper, you going live for SmackDown? I'm not, brother. I'm not. Goldberg should have retired at WrestleMania 33. 100% agree with that. I think he will be released. Who are we talking about? Surely not Daniel Bryan. They're going to do Kabuki Warriors 2.0 if Io Shirai gets called up. Yes, because we all know that when one Japanese person gets to the roster and then they bring another one, you have to put the Japanese people together. Just like if one Mexican gets to the main roster, let's put him with another Mexican. It's getting a bit dodgy now. It's getting a bit dodgy, bro. Andrade, welcome. We're going to put you and fight you. You're going to fight against Rey Mysterio. Oh, okay. He's a legend. And then after that, we're going to put you with Angel Garza. And your manager's going to be Zelina Vega. Ooh, we're here. You know what I mean? Kairi Sane, you finally made it from the main roster. We're going to put you with somebody you would never, ever think she would go with. Asuka. That's funny. Oh, Lindsay Dorado, you're good. And Grand Metalik. Well, Kalisto. Lucha House Party. Yeah, it's a bit disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, like that. Yeah, everyone thinks Goldberg should have. Only since then they apparently only like Asuka. She's a no joke. I'm not gonna go off that because I don't know where this apparently comes from. Some of these rumors and that, I'm like, nobody would tell us that. If that makes any sense, you have to make your own thing. But I can't see somebody just coming out. When she said Nakamura won the Royal Rumble, I knew they would ruin him. I keep going back to watch Nakamura versus Sami Zayn NXT. Superstar, bro. Superstar. I don't understand how you can ruin, but they have. So, you know. Goldberg deserves that one match against Roman. No, he doesn't. The Tribal Chief is bigger than Goldberg. I said it. Playing people with accents, if you have an issue with their accent, will have them hold major face with company titles like Ripley. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem, and we don't know 100% on some of these comments and that. So it's like the whole Vince doesn't like tag teams, Vince doesn't like this. That stuff came from people like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart saying that they spoke directly to them. But the accent thing, I just think, I think we have to start being honest now. And everyone knows I love Vince McMahon, so it's whatever, innit? But Vince McMahon is in his 70s, he's approaching the 80s, yeah. You know what I mean? I think he's like, he's 70-something. He's Donald Trump's age, you know what I mean? And what you find with a lot of old men is they're quite ignorant. They're quite ignorant to change. They don't want to change their ways and stuff. So Vince still thinks it's the 90s where you can just, I mean, let's be honest, the 90s wrestling, it all sounded like great and we loved it, but it was hella racist and prejudice, man. I mean, 90s wrestling, all wrestlers were given a job. So it was always based off a job, you know what I mean? Like the big boss man, he's a prison guard and, you know what I mean? They had like a bin man and they had like a robber and stuff like that. But when it came to like people who were from a different country or something, Coco Beware, Junkyard Dog, Kamala, these. But listen, I'm just saying. So, why is it when the white geezer comes up from the main roster, don't put with another white geezer? I mean, we know why, bro. We know why. Because man are old out here, bro, and don't want to change their ways. Daniel Bryan should go to NXT and face Johnny Gargano, Cross, LA Knight, Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy. Yep. I mean, I don't need him to fight Cross, to be honest. That's not a match. But all the rest of them, the in-ring style matches are perfect. When should Sasha and Bayley get a rematch? When is a perfect time? I don't know now. I think the time's passed. You know what I mean? None of them have a title. I think they should go down the route of just being who's the best wrestler. That's what they should do. So keep Sasha at the title picture now. Keep Bayley out of it. Let them have this thing where they're just talking about who the best wrestler is, and have a best of 7 series and see what happens. But I don't know. One, because Vince doesn't know how to put Japanese wrestler. Yeah, it's true. Adam Cole as well. 100% Adam Cole. But that's black. That's the fucking. But ooh, that'd be dope. Goldberg doesn't deserve shit after Saudi. Yeah, I agree, man. Bro, I followed you and DM you on Instagram. Fair for that, Chris, bro. I'll check the DM straight after, bro. Karen Cross need more challenges, so send either Nakamura. Well, you don't want to send Nakamura back to NXT to fight Carrion because he's just going to destroy him. And I don't think Ricochet is going after that North American title. I don't think him going against Karrion Kross would work right now. Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing behind him, Ricochet. He doesn't even look strong anymore, which is a shame. It's time for Vince to go and give the company Triple H and Shane. I honestly think when Vince stands down, if he ever does, it'll be Triple H and Stephanie. I don't think Shane will be involved in it as much. I was scared for Shinsuke Nakamura on his SmackDown debut, interrupting a random mix of Maurice Skit doing his entrance and then went on to another segment. No context with his arrival to the show. I know, and then he started fighting like Dolph Ziggler. It was very silly. It was very silly. He comes from strong style. He's a strong style wrestler. I think their whole gimmick is based on I'm a great wrestler. That's just how it is when you come from like New Japan and stuff like this. So they should just come in with him. That's how they should build him, as just a great wrestler. But sadly, they don't do these things. So, you know what I mean? The only way Vince will retire is when he's on his deathbed. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Vince and death, man. You know what I mean? But you are right. Vince, something bad has happened to Vince for him to step down. He loves it too much. About Kevin Dunn said that Billy Kay is not funny. That the guy is so stupid. How still was in WWE. I mean, anyone who thinks Billy Kay is not funny, I don't know, man. She's gold, man. Like that kind of accent and didn't get Billy's gimmick. He's an idiot most of the time, not Vince. Yeah, that's what happened. I said this last week on the show that yes, Vince will deal with the big stuff all the time. You know what I mean? He'll get involved in that sometimes, but he does employ people to do certain things. So how's Roddick presented it? Yes, didn't you watch the show? He watched it. He did quit. A rivalry with Dominic? No way. And Bailey vs. Sasha, this film, WrestleMania first, blew off at SummerSlam. Yep, agreed. After watching that documentary, I don't think she's ever going to return. So I think that's one person who actually seems happy with her career and is happy to just be there commentating and looking after her kid. And shout out to Beth, man, legend. I wish ECW was still here. ECW won't work in 2021, I'll tell you that much, bro. Because I've seen AEWs do some extreme stuff at the moment. ECW at its most extreme was, but I do love ECW. Rey Mysterio said in an interview that he had pitched a Mexican stable similar to LW. I would have been here for it, bro. Because Rey would have got him over with his star power, but I bet they just ignored him and said, who wants it? Yeah, listen, everyone's got to understand that Vince McMahon and Donald Trump are like, you know what I mean, the buddies in it. And Donald Trump's trying to build a wall to keep Mexicans out, bro. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Linda McMahon was working for the Trump administration. I don't think that Mexicans are on the priority of Vince's list. I'm just saying. They'll say that, but then when the Dudleys and APA and the world's greatest tag team, not so great tag team, you know the way there. I don't. Wait. You ain't gonna be disrespecting the world's greatest tag team. They were dope, bro. Team Angle and that, yeah. I'll just say that, bro. Shane. People go and Google Shane's business, man. This geezer has like water companies and stuff like that. I don't think, you know what I mean? Did you see that Daniel Bryan said he may be done full-time wrestler? He said, yeah, I said this. I didn't want to bring it up, man. It made me a little bit sad, and I don't know what's going on. He said that before the WrestleMania match, he said he felt like, he said to himself, is this what it feels like to die? And he said he had an out-of-body experience. Now, the reason why they want to talk on it, because honestly, without going into too much detail, that sounded like some mental health. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, Daniel Bryan shouldn't be questioning himself. This guy's great. But hopefully, he gets what he wants and gets what he needs from wrestling, because he's been great for the WWE, man. I love Daniel Bryan. So, and Wade Barrett. I think Wade stays on commentary as well. WWE wants to have Cross on Raw this year. Shout out to you, Stephen. I just don't know where everyone's getting the information from. Cross has literally just got the title in NXT, but I don't know. I don't understand where everyone. You wouldn't get away with New. Oh my god! Let's not talk about New Jack, bro. That guy. Zombie getting Sandman. Every time I hear Sandman or see the name Sandman, man, it kills me, bro. Women past the present, but never acknowledged Shanika, who was with the Bastions. Oh, bro. Don't know the Bastion, bro. Oi, shout out to Shanika, bro. She had them with dog tags and that on, bro. Oi, listen, shout out to Shanika, bro. Morris, this is how I know you're a student of the game, bro. Anyone who mentions Shanika knows about wrestling, bro. Flipping hell. Yeah, man. I mean, their whole gimmick was kind of like a dominatrix sex kind of thing. No one really paid attention to it. You know, Doug and Danny and them man there. And I think WWE trying to stay away from the gimmicks that were a bit, you know. Who do you think will take the titles from the Dirty Dogs? I think Rey Mysterio and Dominic. I think. Don't believe anything Wikipedia says. Big facts. I don't read anything off there. Daniel Bryan was trying to get Triple Threat match because he thought Roman Edge was strong enough on its own. Agree or disagree? No. Look, after watching that match, Daniel Bryan made perfect sense in that match. He had his place in there. He was great. I don't like the fact that he's questioning himself because he's so good. Daniel Bryan's so good. I hope, I might send him a quick message on Instagram still. I might not read it, but I put some respect on Team Angle. My guy, Team Angle, like that stand up. Ahmed acknowledged me, you tribal chief. Sorry, Ahmed, we can't do that because there's only one chief on this show. We're there. Daniel Bryan has been doing the most amazing these past months. I don't know why I feel. Yeah, it's very sad. I love Daniel Bryan though. Has everyone seen the new season trailer for Dark Side of the Ring yet? It looks great, Anna. Do you guys would you like me to do reviews of the Dark Side of the Ring? Because I can do that. You know what I mean? I'm a documentary guy. Like I want to make one. So if you guys want me to do reviews of the Dark Side of the Ring, I'll watch it. I'll put some stuff together and then I'll do some takeaways from it, man. The last season was great. The worst episode, not in like a bad documentary way, but if anyone's not watched Dark Side of the Ring, New Jack, I mean, this guy was out here stabbing people in the ring, bro. I don't know. And I'm like, I know everyone's looking at me like, yeah, WWE gimmick stabbing. No, he was stabbing people in the ring, bro. I don't know how New Jack got away with anything. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a questionable character, bro. SummerSlam. I feel like it's too soon. SummerSlam's in August. What month are we in now? April, May, June, July, August. 4 months. Nah. The Bashams, JBL cabinet vibes. Yeah, like that. There's people draft NXT. Yeah, I think when there's a shake-up, they should draft some of the WWE superstars down to NXT. I mean, even the ones who are not being used, just it adds a bit more star power to NXT. And, someone just made a great comment here. I think it was Brother Nero. I'm going to comment. Across the SmackDown, Sheamus finally got. I love Sheamus, man. That Uso Cup, like that day one-ish. Oh God, yes, they are brilliant. Anna, I'll do it. Anna, do me a favor though. When it comes time and they come out, please remind me because I don't normally watch them on Vice. I normally just get streamed to watch it. But I might start paying for Vice anyway because I love documentaries so much. Short is what I watch. So have a check that out. Yeah, check it out, bro. Man, I hope Jimmy is back soon. He will be back for sure. Yeah, Orlando Jordan was moving a bit mad still. You know what I mean? He weren't my idol. Orlando Jordan, good wrestler though. Where is Jimmy? Jimmy's around, man. He's been he's rehabbing his leg. You know what I mean? He's got the brace off now, so I think he'll be back soon. Where is New Jack nowadays? He just keeps popping up on random like YouTube documentaries. Should I try and get New Jack on the channel? I don't know, man. It might be a bit too questionable for me still. Savage do review of the New Jack episodes. That was mad. I knew he was a crazy guy, but hearing him talk, you don't want to mess with this guy. I don't know if I can do a review of it now because I watched it so long ago. But I'll do reviews of the newest ones. Just remind me as well. You look like Sheamus. Do I? I always thought I did, man. I think it's like the ginger hair and that. You know, I ain't. New Jack cameo. Yeah, he's on Cameo. But Cameo is nothing though, and that's just you recording yourself in your house, giving a message. But the Miz 24 documentary is going to come out soon. They dropped the trailer today. Yeah, I love the Miz, man. Is Gallows and Anderson a good team? They bore me. They're great though, legendary tag team, but they bore me. I mean, Gallows doesn't move around very well, and so he doesn't make anything look believable, but Anderson does. Man said bring him to the channel. All right, man. I'm gonna message New Jack, bro. No doubt that he's gonna ask me for some money, and as soon as he asks me some money, I'm gonna block him. You know, like that. All right, man. If you're trying to get rest on your channel, Angel Garza, he's always been responding to DMs and responding to fans. So try to get Angel Garza on. All right, Elite Squad. That's the next one. I'm trying to get Angel Garza on, man. Because I like Angel Garza. You know? Just the way he says Cardi B for me is enough. Cardi B. You know, like that. Angel Garza, big facts. Just in Chris Van Vliet, Chelsea Greenish talks about how she emailed WWE about being SmackDown ready for post-WrestleMania. She needed to reply. Yeah, I love Chris Van Vliet, man. I watched this. I think I was watching it earlier, but yeah, madness. Cross versus Black has to be on the main roster sometime in the future, or it could be a takeover. It's so dope. WWE ruined Nakamura. Yes, they did. Elias needs a title shot. He doesn't need one. You know what I mean? He needs to sort that character out a bit more still. How is that WWE doesn't acknowledge Shanika, but they do? The girl on the skates hanging out in their juice and domino. Shout out Cherry, man. I can't wait for the Brian Pillman episode. Starts May the 6th. I can't wait either. Just tag him on your IG story and he's going to respond. Okay, man. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go and find one of my reactions, put it up on Instagram and then tag him in it, man. That's my guy still. I like Angel Garza. He was doing great stuff on NXT and then they called him up straight away. Didn't he got engaged at like after the match? I remember that, man. Anyway. All right, man. No holds barred. Q&A. Let's go. Let's get it. We're here for it. You know, like that. So, yeah, hit me with the questions. And then I'm going to leave in like 10 minutes. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Obviously, I don't know if you guys get my community posts on Instagram. Please look out for them. Because I did put up saying that I wouldn't be doing no reactions this week. Had a bit of a bad week and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean? That hasn't gone. But you guys have helped out loads. And it's good to be here, you know, like that. So let's get these questions in and we'll do it. Please, if you put a question in the chat, don't spam another one straight away because I'm going to read one for every person, you know, like that. So I'm here for that, you know what I mean? So, what in the world WWE do with Damon Priest and Ricochet? I mean, Damon Priest is at least on TV at the moment. Ricochet's not getting anything done. Five things Roman Reigns should face at WrestleMania. 5 things, you know. Roman Reigns versus The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Drew, Roman Reigns versus The Fiend, Roman Reigns versus Cena. I will take The Fiend out. Don't want to see The Fiend versus Roman. Pointless. Don't want to see The Fiend Roman versus Cena. Really. Don't need to see it unless he's going to retire Cena. And then he doesn't need to. Roman versus The Rock has to happen. I can't talk about that, man. It's two of my favorite wrestlers, man. Roman versus Lesnar. I'm here for it though. Okay, for the Angel Garza do all the Sheamus, so always respond. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not gonna do is I'm not. Shout out to you though, Great Sever. I ain't just putting up stuff for people that I don't care about. I'll tell you that. Katie Forbes, I'm putting up Angel Garza, mask guy. Lindsay Dorado, Loveland says Sheamus is my guy. Liverpool brethren and all that. John Silver. I'm not going to mess with Dominic. I like Dominic, you know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to be pandering to these guys, though, you know, like that. Oh, thanks for responding. Oh, you mean the world to me? I've watched you since I was 4 years old. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. It's 2021. Celebrities ain't celebrities anymore. You're just people, you know, like that. But Sheamus is my guy, you know. Fella! You know, them right there. Listen, I'm going to go cut up some videos and put them up on my Instagram, bro. I do need help on my Instagram, though. I'm terrible on that. Okay. Savage, do you think with reports that WWE are bringing back Alistair, do you think this time they will invest in him or drop? I think this time they will invest in him. I do. Don't get it twisted, guys. I know I make the joke about a mole being in the chat all the time, but there is a mole in the chat. And they do have social media teams to look around the internet and see what people are saying. All you have to do is go on Twitter and see that someone's trending over and over again, and then it's like, okay, the fans are behind him. Let's start pushing him. It's all about money. Heel Jeff Hardy needs to happen for the first time. Heel Jeff Hardy. I told you guys, if I have to tell you every week, Jeff Hardy, by the end of the year, will be in AEW with his brother. I'm sorry. New Jack is a special kind of man. Stiff him and stuff. Yeah, but New Jack's a different kind of guy, you know what I mean? What can Raw do to make a better product? They don't have any sense of fluidity in their storylines. Nothing makes sense. For example, what is going on with the women's division? Not the Charlotte and Rhea Ripley and Asuka, but what is going on with the Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks and Nia Jax? And they keep doing this thing with Nia where they gotta stop shoehorning people onto TV just because. If there's no story for them, they don't put them on TV. Make things make sense. The hard thing is that I don't know what the WWE superstars pitch to creative themselves, because obviously they can do that. But people need to have a backbone a little bit. You know what I mean? Dean Ambrose did it. You ain't putting me in those stupid storylines anymore. Allow me, you know, like that. Honestly, Anna, the way to make their product better is employ me. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, Anna. Employ me. I'll do it I will do a month's work for free if you want, and then they can test it. Elias should have won the IC title in 2018. I don't know, man. Bray Wyatt versus Johnny Gargano. Yeah, Bray Wyatt versus Johnny Gargano, not The Fiend. I did do a tier list video a few months ago. I thought you didn't do it. I thought you didn't do it yet. I'm here for it. Name any top star who you want on NXT. Daniel Bryan. And I think it will make him feel better as well. Jeff's TNA heel character, the Anarchist, wasn't. He's going back there, bro. I'm not, brother. I can't. He's going back there. Fun ass, knowing it's not wrestling. Thoughts on FSG. I don't want to swear. First of all, the apology was rubbish. I don't think that John Henry's a bad man. I don't think he. You don't become a billionaire without being kind of ruthless and kind of ignoring some things. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take away my emotion as a football fan and look at it from a business standpoint, which I can do because I'm into business as well. And because he's American and because of how the NFL model works, and he's got Boston Red Sox and MSL, he doesn't understand. It's quite simple. He doesn't understand why in English football, why is the money shared out fairly when when other teams are making the league more money than you know what I mean? So, for example, Liverpool versus Man U is the second biggest watch apart from the El Clasico. So why should Brighton versus Burnley get the same TV time and the same money? They don't understand it because in America it's different. Same with draft picks. Same with, you know what I mean? They've realised now, especially with the fact that Liverpool look like they might finish at the side of the top four. Oh, so we don't even make no money from that? How about we just make something where there is no top four? Everyone just gets paid. So I understand it from a business standpoint, but from a fan, from somebody who's been a Liverpool fan my whole life, proper Liverpool fan since the age of 5, for sure, and is embedded in the history of Liverpool Football Club. it's not a good thing. So I'm FSG out now without any protest, without any shouting, without any violence. Just gladly pack your bags and leave my club. Sell it, take your time if you have to. You know what I mean? Get through this season. Get out of my club though. That's my views on it. Can you imagine if the OG wrestlers had access to social media back in the day, 90s and early talent? I mean, with that culture madness. If they had, the funny thing is they wouldn't have got cancelled back in the day because everyone was speaking like that. But if they were there now and the same mentality, oh my! Even just the way Undertaker was speaking on the Joe Rogan podcast, if he was saying stuff like that on social media and he just dropped the wrong word in, I mean, you seen what the champ with the sissy thing. I mean, that's pretty much what Undertaker was trying to say with how the wrestlers are. So, get rid of 3 hours. I agree. Most of it's adverts. I done. If you take all the adverts out, I think the show is 2 hours and 13 minutes. I think they are at TV 14 at the moment or TV 13. They're not PG. So respond to YouTube comments, IG, and Twitter posts. Or the dude has 3 million followers and still responds. Sheamus is a legend. John Henry, exactly. Don't put them on TV. WWE Raw should not be free. Everyone agrees that 3 hours is too much. 3 hours is too much because of adverts. I mean, we did the Raw live watch along after WrestleMania, and I remember me and Anna just kept saying another advert. It was terrible. So get rid of Vince, Brother Love, and Kevin Dunn. Replace them with Shane, MVP, and Vince Russo and Royce Fix. I mean, the first line though, get rid of Vince when it's his own company, is a bit mad at it. So. What do you think about Mark Henry making a return to the ring later this year? Listen, I don't want to tell people to stop doing their business, and luckily for Mark Henry, I've never seen him start to look terrible in the ring. So I don't know how his fitness regime is and stuff. And I watched him talk with Booker T about returning. I love Mark Henry. If he's not going to come back as Hall of Fame Mark Henry, though, I don't want to see it. So yeah, Otis as a heel with Mandy Rose as his manager after being a monster heel. I think he would have worked if they carried on with it from before, but. Now I'm not interested. But that is a good idea. The baddest baby is on the way. For real. Eli Drake on SmackDown. If you want him to ruin him. Daniel versus Pete, I'll take my money. Daniel Bryan versus Pete Dunne is the match I want to see the most. And if they want to make it a triple threat match and throw Gargano in there, I'm here for it. A couple of people in the chat, including me, would do a better job than current W Creative. I hope the mole reads it. Hey, listen. The mole will read it, man. I'm telling you. Brock Lesnar should be in the Hall of Fame. The man gets no respect. Yeah, he might be he's one of the greatest wrestlers to ever do it. Take away the problem you have with the part-time wrestling thing. He was a part-time wrestler because WWE allowed him to be. And if somebody allows you to do something and get paid $500,000 every time you turn up, then you would do it too. Yeah? But in ring, this geezer's one of the greatest of all time. I said it, bro. No one can talk to Brock, you know. This geezer's one of the greatest. He's like the lazy Suplex City. You allowed him to do it, if you know what I mean. So, I accept Heyman to mention my name and talking smack. You know, like that. Make Baron Corbin an unstoppable monster. I think it's impossible now. They can't even do that with Braun, and he looks like one. SmackDown over Raw. SmackDown's way better than Raw. Savage, do you think that the teams from Premier League who want to participate in the Super League should be punished in some way? Yeah, listen, if I take away the fact that I'm a Liverpool fan, I don't think they should. The reason why I don't think they should be punished is because it's not them. It's not the players. It's not the managers. It's the owners. The players had no say. All of the players, not one of them agreed with it. So I don't know if it's fair to punish them. You know what I mean? You punish the owners by taking money away from them, and finding them 100,000 to $1 billion is nothing. You can't find them millions because no one gets fined $1 million. Docking points. How do you determine how many points should be docked? And to be honest, docking somebody like Man City points to still win the league anyway. Maybe put a salary cap on. Maybe block the next transfer window so no one can spend over a certain amount, over 50 million in the transfer window. That should be the punishment. Yeah. Yeah, Aleister Black needs to go to NXT. Agreed. Shout out to John G in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Put Vince in charge of business, not writing or creativity in any capacity. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this isn't Vince. A lot of it is Bruce Pritchard. I'm not gonna lie. Just saying. The Raw Women's Division is trash. It's not great. Shayna Baszler needs a manager. Agree. We know that what's gonna happen. I'm calling it now. Angel Garza is gonna be the Nia Jax manager, and it's gonna be a simp. I'm just saying. Wrestlers do you see in WWE? What retired wrestlers do you see in today's WWE? I don't understand. I think I'm acting stupid, but I don't know. Oh, okay. What? So somebody who's retired already. Um, they're all gonna want to go to the A brand, which is Raw, and Raw's not the greatest. So, I mean, I seen CM Punk was talking about it again, and he was kind of saying that WWE's got a billion dollar company with $1 billion TV packages, and the wrestling and the stories are still not $1 billion worthy. And I agree with him. And that's the reason why he said one of the reasons why he hasn't come back. I actually don't blame him. Savage, do you think Alexa will win the Raw Women's Championship with her? Yes, I do think she will win the Raw Women's Championship. I think she'll win it in the next 4 or 5 months. Already done by the coach at NXT. It should be an NXT main event scene. They've all just come off the main event scene apart from Pete Dunne. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a fair thing. They've all had their chance. Pete Dunne hasn't. But I hope WWE doesn't do like they did with The Fiend and put Alexa right in the top picture, let her destroy everyone. Yes, I agree. That's exactly what I want to happen. Give the owners the punishment, somehow give all six to the transfer ban. Yeah, that's what I said. Just to put the transfer ban on. You know what I mean? Sadly, though, with the transfer ban, it's not going to affect Man City. They've got 2 teams. I'm not, you know what I mean? But that's the way to go. Do the transfer ban because it affects their pocket. So, prediction: Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders. Yeah, I mean they put them on twice to fight Shelton and Cedric. So RIP Shelton and Cedric. I'm liking them. I like him. I like Cole and Pat McAfee together. They need more men's tag team that can actually wrestle. Agreed. Fire Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, man. This geezer's. You know what I said about people living in the 90s? This guy debuted on Undertaker, bro. So he's been there forever. He's been there forever. Brother love, you know, like that. Deontay says Roman is the new Edge. Roman is the new Roman. You know them way there. You have respect for the tribal chief when you're talking, bro. Shayna could use Paul Ellering or someone. Yes, I agree. America should become a manager. Yeah, I said this. I said this on the last show. They should have took him off commentary and made him someone's manager. He was great on NXT. Raw is not the A show. Went to Fox. No, but technically it's still the A show. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I know that SmackDown's better, but it's the A show. Appreciate it. No problem. Is YouTube your full-time job? Nah. It's not, bro. It's not. I mean, usually I want some honesty. How many videos? Does anyone know how many videos I have on my channel? It's got to be getting close to like 800 or something, isn't it? Any video you see of mine with a video in it, like a reaction video, I don't get paid for. So there you work it out. That can't be my full-time job because I would have earned like £60. You know them way there. Nah, it's not my full-time job, bro. I'm a personal trainer as well. That's the Viking Raiders, but not they're gonna ruin the Viking Raiders. We already know. Who should win the Money in the Bank? Keith Lee or Aleister Black? Prediction: SmackDown Team Raw. Yeah, I said that already. The Viking Experience, the Viking Raiders, the War Raiders. You know what I mean? Where is Reginald? I don't know, man. The WWE do this thing. They just make us forget about someone. You know what I mean? That hadn't happened. But this geezer had all the TV time before WrestleMania. Raw has a lot of tag teams and the most Shawn, Cedric, and Raiders. Yeah. I mean, where are AJ and Amos, man? They won the titles and no one. There's too much Nia and Shayna and WWE. They're the most consistent presence in the women's division on Raw and SmackDown. Nobody likes them. Yeah, you're right. But the same was when Sasha and Bayley had the titles. They were the most consistent on TV as well. But you are right that no one likes the tag team. It's a bit dead. I was championing Dana and Mandy Rose to be the tag team champions before, and now I don't want it. So, yeah, it's a bit crazy. Is there an ending to Nia versus Shayna's team? Yeah, there is. They can see the building already. I honestly believe that Nia goes off with Angel Garza. He becomes her manager, and he's going to be in love with her. For example, Eddie Guerrero and China, that kind of thing. And Shayna, hopefully, she starts getting put in the title picture. Miz and Morrison as well. Yeah, I think this will end with Morrison starting to get jealous that the Miz is with Maurice all the time, and then they'll end up fighting each other. They'll have a tag team match, and John Morrison will go for a clothesline or something. He'll hit Maurice. The Miz will snap, and we'll go. And let me just say, heel Miz is one of the best wrestlers to ever do it. I said it. I don't care. They're letting Pat ban himself on commentary. Why doesn't people themselves? Yeah, it's crazy. Headed to Rain prediction. Yeah, I don't want to see it though. Money in the Bank, Angel Garza versus Reginald when it gets Nia. That's a dope idea. Savage look how they're treating the show. Clearly, there's more stuff happening on SmackDown. They do. I mean, they have Roman. Jesus Christ. And you'd see, I didn't even know. 1,055 videos. You know what, YouTube community, not Demon Team, but the rest of the community, pay me my respects, bro. How can I have 1,055 videos and 11,000 subscribers? Just something doesn't add up. They're trying to keep me down. I already know why. Because I just speak the truth. Imagine that 1,055 videos, not even my full-time job. This is disrespectful. Raw. Yeah, I know. I want Seth and Roman Dean to come back with certain characters. Shield, imagine. Never happening, ever. But the Shield lives on in the Demon Team. I say Alexa Bliss and Kevin Owens. For what, bro? Prediction Intercontinental Champion Cesaro. Yeah. That's what I think is going to happen as well. And I honestly don't think he's ready to be WWE Champion. A couple of stars, banned WrestleMania, Sheamus. Yep. Shayna and Nia are unnecessarily present as Shane was on SmackDown 2019. Yep, I agree. Well, if they keep sacking people, then, you just get what you give them. Many people don't like Shayna's style in the ring, but in my opinion, what makes it different? No one had a problem with Shayna's style in the ring in NXT, though. That's the weird thing. So, United States Champion Keith Lee. Yes, I think this is how Keith Lee returns, maybe. I think this is how he returns. One of them open challenges, Keith Lee music's come back. Hopefully it's the old Keith Lee. You know what I mean? What is your opinion on intergender matches? Trash. YouTube trying to hold man down. Big man, they're trying to hold man down. You have 2 million channel views. Yeah, then they don't care, bro. They don't care. I already know, bro. I've been blocked all over the place for just madness. You know what I mean? That's why I don't do AEW videos anymore. They tried to hold me down, Tony Khan. You know what I mean? I'm bringing eyes to your product, bro. I do reactions. Some people don't even watch wrestling. They just watch my reactions, and I send them over to people's channels, and I still get blocked. Listen, AEW, WWE, 2021, we coming for you, nigga. You know, wait there. Did you get any figures recently? I saw the Fiend WrestleMania figure in the background of one of the reactions. Yeah, the Fiend. I don't know what my Fiend video is. The last figure I got was Pop Vinyls WWE. One of them came through the post this morning. I'm going to do an unboxing for it. I actually got, I think I got about 4 WWE Pop Vinyls, new ones, and I've not took them out of the box yet because I wanted to wait for it to get one in the post. So if you guys want to see an unboxing video on my Pop Vinyls, I'll bring it. You know, then wait there. Shout out to you, though, bro. With Mia Yim being moved to SmackDown already before Superstar Shake-Up, are we going to get Mia Yim return? That would mean Keith Lee is getting moved to SmackDown, surely. No, it doesn't matter at the moment because obviously they're not traveling anywhere. So if that makes sense, Raw and SmackDown are in the same place at the moment. So there's no need for Keith to come over to SmackDown just yet. But when they start getting back on the road and stuff, I'm sure they'll probably try and keep them together. In fact, I don't think WWE care because it's the kind of the same thing with Naomi and Jimmy if they want to, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Keith Lee should take the title off Lashley. If he's going to do that, he can't do it just yet. I want him to build his way up, Keith Lee. He's still new to NXT, so he's great. Let him get the US title first, move up, and stuff like that. Keith Lee was supposed to be US champion, not Riddle. Agreed. But I'm happy with Sheamus, to be honest. So, Io Shirai, women's champion, SmackDown. even if they make her champion, they're still gonna ruin her. How many years coming to SmackDown? Don't ruin her again. Yeah, she's been moved over. I reported that on the last Savage Talk. Brother Nero says I'm here for Lashley losing to Keith. I don't want him to lose just yet though. Tessa and Sami Callihan was great. Seriously. WWE will buy AEW like WC and then shut it down. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. AEW don't need the money. Do you know who Tony Khan's dad is, bro? Come on, man. They own Fulham Football Club as well. I would like for Lee to go to SmackDown, and then it will. Yes, I think that WWE need Dio and Joe to revert back to the old gimmicks, even as a tag team, but not Mason T-Bar. Yeah, Mason T-Bar needs to be a thing in the past. Dude, I don't know why, but I want Morrison to win the WWE title. Listen, Morrison's great, man. In sum, I think Charlotte is going to do the Tessa Blanchard thing and win the WWE Championship. I don't know. I don't think it will happen. They need to have a superstar shake-up because most everything is stale and boring. They do. Drew and Strowman to SmackDown, Murphy and Black and Bryan to Raw. Yeah. I'm bored. I'm not going to lie. I'm bored of Drew on my TV, to be honest. You know what I mean? Raquel or Mercedes to win. Raquel. Thoughts on Charlotte being indefinitely suspended and fined? I'm running with the story. It sticks to her character, what she's got now. So I'm here for it. All right, guys, man. I'm about to jump off, but if you guys want me to do the unboxing video, just let me know. I'll do the unboxing video, and we have SmackDown videos coming next. I might try and record something tomorrow for you guys, just some extra content. You know what I mean? I don't want to do only reaction videos all the time. So maybe I should use my brain a little bit more and see what we can do. Stephen Cooper says WWE needs to bring back old intros. Agreed. Charlotte them to work. That's why she's suspended. Blah blah blah. Brocky Kaiser run. You know, like that. Savage Talk stays forever. Brandon Masamba. You know, like that. Love for basketball. I'll send you that video too. Send me the video, bro. Elite Squad says talents like Owens, Carmella, Bailey, Ricochet need to switch brands. Agreed. Live SmackDown. Not live SmackDown. I'm not doing any more SmackDown live and Raw. What, the trash, bro. The trash, man. Bare adverts, you know, like that. Antonio says, okay, later, I couldn't make it earlier. No problem, bro. No problem. But you're part of the Demon team, you know, like that. Do the figure unboxing video. Okay. I might do them separate because they're not all of them are together, but I'll do them separate and then post them out. You know what I mean? Ember Moon, SmackDown, you know, like that. They're a tag team at the moment, so I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm getting out of here, bro. I love you guys, man. You know what I mean? I had a bad week. It's been trash. I had personal stuff going on, and I didn't want to do any videos, but, you know, the Demon team, this is what you lot do, man. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to have yours. And, yeah, man, we'll be back soon, and I'll try and put out some more content. If you guys want it, I'm going to do it, you know, like that. But I'll be your boy in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. You know, them way there. Sending the words of the great Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, the Black Sheep, the Eater of Worlds. Run.